But you think the press was fundamentally led by its ideology, that's its strongest motivation is not to tell the truth, but to tilt things in the left-wing direction?
No question in my mind. What I'm suggesting here is this with regard to the press. This one won't surprise you, but it will surprise some of our viewers. I treasure my good relations with many members of the press over the years. They are not slobs, as some people think. They are not inaccurate, as many people think. Generally, I have been really surprised at how accurately they report if you give them an interview. And I would say, too, however, that the press generally is biased. Most of them try very hard, many of them try very hard to keep the bias out of the reporting. But where it's a liberal bias, it's extremely difficult for them to do so. But I would say that as far as the press is concerned, I am a conservative, and I was probably one of their favorite pinup boys. They had my photograph of me over the press club bar, and they throw darts into it.
But you were a sort of centrist conservative, and Ronald Reagan, for example, was far more right-wing than you were, and the press got along with him.
I think that may be due to the fact that he was never involved, however, in one of these what I call seminal issues. Sure, the Panama Canal, that didn't make anybody lose any sleep over. The fact that he took a position on that was different from, shall we say, the conventional wisdom in the Beltway and so forth. In my case, looking at the period of the Vietnam War, which really ran from about 1962 or 3 up until the time I left the presidency, the country was divided, the press was divided, and I would say 85 to 90% of the press was against me in the war. About 60% of the country was for me
You said
at certain times.